好，我们经过那个爸爸的允许，可以看一下他们的豪宅。这个在马拉维真的应该算是豪宅了。然后你看它这个，其实它这个还挺欧式的，它的客厅哈，还做了吊顶。最有意思的是这个扇子，因为他女儿本身也去那个中国留学嘛，所以可能有带回一些很中式的这种东西。红梅迎春，这个应该是他和他太太，不，我觉得应该是后来补拍的婚纱照吧，看上去也不是特别年轻了，然后，往这边来呢是餐厅，这是餐厅。然后你看他家其实有铺瓷砖的，我真的之前在干净倒是不太干净，踩了一脚的蚊子。这是饭厅，你看豪华门双开。这个好像是总理跟他那个好像以前的总理，因为他是议员嘛，他以前是议员。这双开门冰箱。这边是有一个娱乐室，影音就是可以你看它这边还有那个电子琴什么的，然后有个小电视放 CD 的电脑，那里还有个按摩椅。这个配置真的算是挺豪华了。然后那个，这边应该是他们做饭的，就是他们在外面做饭。嗨，他们在外面会做那个，这个是什么？这个应该是做木薯的吧？这个是做什么？喊过来问一下，等会我们再看一下。嗨，what is？ 西巴。西巴。你知道维西巴是什么吗 ？This？ 他应该是这样懂的，我不知道是木薯还是什么。然后我估计再往那边应该是卧室了，可以先走走看吧。你看它这个地方是他们的那个。炉灶，这个就和我们在欧洲的时候看到它那种多灶台的那个是一样的，是吧？就是欧洲和澳大利亚经常可以看到这种多灶台的，然后同时煮4个6个的都有。然后这边这里有点暗。这是那个厕所，这边就是卧室了。这边都是卧室，卧室就不拍了，大概知道一下就可以了。它这个算是小心功能非常非常齐全的，还铺了瓷砖，这个真的难得一见。因为有很多酒店它可能铺的都不是瓷砖。对。
For making market baskets, for making, say, production of shoes and so it's in the villages. Yeah, but maybe because of ease of transportation and so on, that's why that type of production is directed in cities and so on. But from other things, for example, farming implements and so on, it is supposed to be done in the villages. Like cotton, where is cotton produced? You find a lot of it, largely, is in the north central region, the south central region, which is Balaga, Salim and so on. And now it's where the factories are supposed to be.
But all factory going to Lilongwe.
Yes. But everybody is rushing into Lilongwe. Now, expenses that the companies are incurring in Lilongwe should be much higher than if they were to build these things in the villages. Because they would have been providing employment right in the villages, in the areas where people come from.
Where people
So in that way,
yeah.
they should have been controlling the influx of people into cities. And this is what Botswana is doing. You find the industries is in the villages.
In villages.
Yeah.
Where
But
exactly the product is.
Yes. Now you hear we in Malawi are complaining about the population growth in cities. But we don't ask ourselves why these things happen. Because if they were trying to bring investment into areas where people live, they would not have been going to towns.
Yeah.
So this is why I said I think we have got a serious
But
problem.
I think there is some problem about areas. The
Area.
transport, maybe ESCOM powers, maybe whatever.
No,
maybe
currently,
education people who management.
Currently, electricity is everywhere in Malawi.
Everywhere problem.
But I'm talking in terms of providing employment to the people. You see, you were talking about education, that there are better educated people in cities. But where do those people come from? They come from the villages. And there would have been a reverse of people traveling to cities. Because if there's employment in the village, there's no need of them traveling to the
Live
cities.
in their house,
Because they would find everything there, water, electricity, and so on. That is my view of looking at things. I've been to Taiwan. I've been to China. And this is the trend. You know, cities like Shanghai, like these others, they grew up because investment was going into the villages, and slowly those towns were growing and into cities, now big cities. Because first somebody thought of investing there. So this is exactly.
There should be some seeds and growing up like trees.
Yes. You plant one seed very tiny, then it grows into a very big seed.
You
Into
should
a
make
very
the
big plant.
earlier growing up.
Yes. So this was my viewpoint. This is the way I look at development. But then our friends look at it differently. And then later on they complain a lot. Yeah, there's no water, electricity is a problem.
Usually people thinking like this.
You see? They do one thing and then later on cry foul. But if you ask who did this, who initiated these problems, it's because of fast thinking. You will have to think about things and then analyze. Is this thing worthwhile if I do this or not?
It's according to people. If you're thinking long, just go to the area. The labor is a little cheap. Everything is there. They don't need too much transport.
Now here, I think one of the areas that the government should have concentrated on is what you mentioned, tourism.
Tourists.
Tourism.
Yeah.
You see, the beauty is not in cities, in countries like Malawi.
Of course.
It's in the countryside.
Lakeside.
Now, if we invested a lot in those, it would not only have been good for the benefit of the country as a government, but it would have also provided employment to people.
Yes.
Because if somebody puts a hotel in Chindeche, for example, they cannot be less than 30-40 people getting a job there. So the more you invest in tourism, the more you create employment also for people in the villages. So Malawi is a beautiful country. I've been to countries, but if you look at the beauty of this country,
we think it needs time. Just like we are at a change in, there are 3 or 4 tenants only.
you see,
And the people, the running cost is too much.
it's too high.
Yeah.
That's
So
what-
only got 3 or 4 tenants, it will be problem. So
Yeah,
it
but
needed developing.
Yeah, that I think comes about because of lack of publicity. They are not advertising enough.
Yeah, they are not
Marketing is a
advertising
problem.
enough. Yeah.
You find if you go to Kande Beach, you see the place is always packed
Yeah.
because that one accesses markets
Yeah.
in outside countries like
Oh,
South
okay,
Africa.
okay. They do
Britain.
advertise.
Exactly.
Yeah, last time at Gandhi Beach, we meet some foreigner.
Yeah.
They take a big bus from
Yeah.
South Africa.
It's because of advertisement, publicity. Well, places like Chindechein and so on, they don't.
As we know, there's 15 or 16 countries make East South Africa combining. There are
SADC countries.
13 countries.
SADC.
That
The organization is called SADC.
I forgot how to call it, but we know there's Southeast and Northern,
Yes.
Southeast region. There's
Yeah,
a
it is
combined
SADC.
nation. SADC. Okay.
So,
People when they go to like Malawi people, they go to Zambia, they go to Mozambique, they don't need to got any visa.
yeah,
Just passing the border,
yeah,
got a stamp, they go.
yes.
They go to South Africa, they say,
No, there are no
they
visas.
no visa.
That agreement was actually trying to facilitate the welfare of the people in terms of not only traveling, but doing businesses
Yeah,
also.
yeah.
Informal trade, formal trade, and so on. Because there were a lot of
It's
hinges
like a
and
labor
barriers.
exporting.
And barriers when it came to transportation of goods from one country to another.
Yeah.
But with normalizing, things of that nature, now it's much easier and faster to do trade between the
These few countries,
member countries.
member countries, yes.
It's unlike China. It's a vast country. It's one country,
Yeah, yeah.
but it's so huge,
Yeah.
almost the size of Africa. So whatever they do, even with internal trade, it is still the country can develop
Yeah,
because the tax that they get
it's big.
is
It's
too
vast.
big. The country is vast, and that's with the population and the education that you've got, you can easily,
Developing.
you can easily develop. That's not very good.
It's not a drinking.
There's a lot of chlorine in there.
Oh, okay. It's,
That's what I ran away from. The water was disconnected last week when I was in Joburg. So I think I'm going to waterboard to try to bring back the meter and so on. Here now they are very strict. You miss for a month, they remove the meter.
Oh, okay. 他说水那个自来水水龙头里面的水确实是不能喝，然后他们是喝矿泉水，是打出来的水。
Serena!
这湖里的水不能直接喝。
这湖里的水应该可以喝吧
Jimmy!
？The water
I
from the
was
lake,
out in Johannesburg.
the water from the lake can drink directly,
No, it's not safe.
not safe，也不安全。
How can be the one person Maju?
这是他们自己做的那个酒，当地的酒，是跟葡萄酒差不多的。
我看那个标签上画了葡萄的样子。
It's refusing to open.
Maybe I'll try.
The whole thing is turning.
It's loose screw. Need something to help.
所以我们带的杯子是派上用场的吗？不好开吗？
它那个螺丝坏了。
什么东西啊？
那个
有刀怎么上？
Kamodu.
It's okay. It's working.
It's working.
什么东西啊？
他拿了当地的酒请我们喝。
哦，这个。
Yeah.
Let me do it for you. Wait a second. I can try.
Yeah.
我今天也得酒驾。
啊，没有，你只是浅尝辄止。
你先上厕所。
Yes.
Cheers.
你的表情好认真啊。
比较甜一些，就是那种很甜的那种香料
就有点像冰酒，
可能发酵的没那么厉害啊。
就口感甜甜的，适合女孩子喝。
对。然后这边有冰了，口感挺好。
你看它上面有度数吗
We get it from Mozambique.
From Mozambique. OK. 哦，是莫桑比克产的，西度啊
Sauvignon.
黄杯酒是莫桑比克，不是马拉维。
他说就土。
Here we haven't started making it yet. We don't plant grapes.
But Malawi
But we have got
grapes.
very good environment for that.
Okay, for grapes.
For grapes.
But why no grape here?
I don't know. That's why I'm saying we have got problems. Because of finances. We've got problems.
他说这边天气其实也很适合种葡萄，但是我们都没看到任何葡萄。
对，没有看到过葡萄种植。
对。然后他说，这就是问题，有可能
We have got serious problems with finances. And a lot of us, we have got plans.
Yeah.
We have got vision.
Yeah.
But no resources.
No resources.
So you're stuck. You cannot do anything.
他们说有计划，有想法，但是很多没法付诸行动。
所以在非洲马拉维的问题可能就是当地人造成。
对。Some questions we interest and we confuse so long time. It's about the men always use the head to take goods.
Yeah.
How do they keep balance? And they take big goods, small goods. They always use the hand. They are not using hand or use the shoulder carrying. They use the hand. So how do they keep balance? If we take maybe shake.
No, it doesn't shake if you get used to it.
So
It's like training from childhood.
From child.
Yes.
Okay. There's some training.
Yes.
Mama teach the child.
Yeah.
Slowly, you start giving the child sometimes a pot full of water, and sometimes you get firewood.
That's
in
the
small
training.
quantities. Yes. So from childhood, they grow with it, and then when they grow up into they get bigger things.
Okay. So there's nothing else to help him. Only the goods.
It's just balancing using your neck.
Use head. How heavy they can take? It's according to
Up to about 50 kg.
50 kg.
Up to 50 kg. 能顶到50公斤。Use the head. 用头50公斤。他们说就是从小训练。
还是那个。
可以训练，然后没有任何辅助，直接顶着走，然后用头保持平衡，可能头扭来扭去或者怎样。
那他们，我在想他们颈椎好不好啊？
那就不知道，应该都还好啊。
其实这个
妈妈有60多岁，64岁，
强化颈椎，
有可能更厉害。
Chinese, yes.
Those Chinese go everywhere.
And
developing
Chinese
very
people
fast.
are learning English as well.
Yes.
Because you're having problems when you visit other countries, you cannot.
Yes. But from now on, maybe we don't need to learn English because the other country people they are learning Chinese. But at least we should learning English. It's easy for communicating.
Yes.
The world is developing like a country.
Yeah.
It's good.